everyone, I'm Jen Jacobsen of livelaughstamp.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really cute project. Today I'm going to show you how to make this clean, simple, cute card. Now I personally love this color combination. The Summer Star Fruit has been a little bit of a controversial color, I'd have to say. It's in Stampin' Up's In Colors for 2 years, for these 2 years, 2012 to 2014. So you might just be falling in love with it right about the time it's going to go away. Now if you're not a fan of Summer Star Fruit, you could also, with the same piece of paper, make the purple variety. This color is Rich Razzleberry. I'm using a piece of Designer Series paper out of the Celebration pack called Sycamore Street. And so really you have your choice. My club girls last night were able to pick which color they liked, but I was shocked how many people picked purple. I'm going with the Summer Star Fruit. So I'm going to show you how to do this card here. We're taking a piece of Pool Party cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and take our little piece of Designer Series paper. It's 4 by 3 inches, and we're going to get some snail adhesive on the back and very carefully do our best to line it up straight. I'm notorious for being a little bit crooked with my stamping, cutting, all of it. So a little tip on how to do this banner. I'm going to grab some scissors and my little paper snips, and I'm just going to cut up a little ways in, about eyeball it towards the middle of my cardstock. Then I'm going to come out here to my diagonal corners and cut up to that middle to try to get a pretty even banner piece. So now we have our black piece that we're going to go ahead and stick on there. So we'll get that stuck on down. I'm going to trim this a little bit out of there too. There we go. Much better. We're going to get that down. Right, now this card says, "You're such an amazing sister." I have one sister, so if I keep sending her this exact card, that would be weird. I'm going to go ahead and change it up right now, and I'm going to stamp "You're such an amazing friend," because I'm using the set Amazing Family. There's lots of options going on here, so we're going to pick friend for this time. I'm pulling out my Summer Star Fruit stamp pad. I really like clear mount when it comes to words and stamping, because this one we're trying to put 2 images together and line them up pretty straight. So using the clear is helpful for that, I think. Most of the time I'm a wood girl. I like wood stamps. Today we're using clear. Now I do have a tutorial on using the Big Shot and how to cut with framelits, so go check that out if you have a question about that. I'm using the Labels Collection framelit, so I pretend I've run that through the Big Shot. I wanted to add a little detail, and so we have these great guides, the templates that go with different images for paper piercing. And so I went ahead and I laid my beautifully cut out piece down, and I lined up my paper piercing template, and I went around and paper pierced the whole thing. Now this can feel kind of time consuming. However, I do think it's a pretty cute, just gives a little extra oomph to your card. So we're going to pop those up with some dimensionals. You know, when I first started stamping, I kind of thought, God, people are really into stamping, because I thought it just seemed kind of like something that little kids did. And what I realized is when you add dimension, when you add detail, ribbons and layers and foo-foos, that's what takes it up to just Shazam cuteness. So now we have the card almost ready to go. Our images popped up. And now I'm going to show you how to make this really cute little flower and give it just that extra super cool touch to finish it off. So we're grabbing the Summer Star Fruit, and I'm using the 1 1/4 scallop circle punch. I'm going to go ahead and punch out 3 pieces of cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and lay my little scallop circles down in one of the Stampin' Scrubs. That's dry. And I am going to get them just a little bit damp. And we're going to just crumple, crumple, crumple those up. I'm going to get that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and bring my paper piercing pack back here. And we're going to kind of flatten them out, but just not too much. We still want to have a little bit of that look of kind of ruffle going on. I'm going to grab my paper piercer and just put a hole and give it a little extra wiggle so it has enough room for the Pool Party brad to fit in the middle. Maybe. Once we have the Pool Party brad in, what you're going to do is you're going to have your flower in place, and you're going to just start pulling up layer at a time. so that we kind of get that little ruffled look. Now, since this flower is a little bit damp, when it dries, it is going to be a little crusty, and it's actually going to keep its form. So that's a really cool thing. We're going to finish it off by sticking it on with some of the Tombow glue, multi-purpose glue. I think actually I'm going to use this side. My club members last night were telling me that other side was getting a little runny outy. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. My club made this last night. Had so much fun. And we're going to stick that onto the card, and then I'm going to use one of my handy dandy power clips to just hold it in place, and we're going to go ahead and just let it dry there for probably about, I don't know, a couple minutes, and then you'll be good to go. And so when you're done, you're going to have a card, and it's going to look like that. So enjoy. Hope you were inspired today. Come check me out at livelaughstamp.com. Thanks.